Hey, what's up guys? This is Mike and this is your 5-Minute Friday. Today I am, hang on. Okay, that's better. So today I am out along the Breaks 40-miler course standing at the Middle Finger Aid Station on the Virginia side of the mountain, and I wanted to do a little bit of a gear review today. Ta-da! So as you guys know, Orange Mud is our preferred hydration pack sponsor for the remainder of 2018, and I've gotten a lot of questions since we brought them on as a sponsor about how we like the pack specifically, things I like, things I don't like, and not that I'm a gear reviewer, so this might be a little bit awkward, but I wanted to just go ahead and give a little bit of detail about what I do like and what I don't like about one of the Orange Mud packs. So the first one that I'm going to talk about today, I'll talk about the other one in another 5-Minute Friday, but today I want to talk about the Adventure Pack. I have the Orange Mud 12-liter Adventure Pack, which is the smaller one. They have a bigger 20-liter Adventure Pack, and that's this one right now that I'm going to look at right here. I also have their smaller gear vest, which I will get into in a future 5-Minute Friday. Okay. This is it. This is the 12-liter Adventure Pack from Orange Mud. As you can see, it is a pretty big pack, pretty bulky. Now, I got this to serve as a very specific tool in my toolbox because as a race director, I have a lot of instances where I have to be out in the woods for a very long period of time, whether I'm going out to take videos and photographs or I've got to hike out and check out a particular spot that's way out in the middle of the woods and I've got to be out there all day, or name your scenario. So I needed a big pack that was comfortable and quality, that I could put a ton of water in, a ton of gear and clothing and food in, and that's where I found this puppy. And as you can see, it's very bulky, but I want to show you a little bit some of the features really quickly. On the front, it has two regular bottle pouches, as you can see here. Let me get a little bit closer, as well as two little stretchy pouches in front of the bottle. So the bottle goes in there, and we've got little stretchy pouches in here. This one doesn't have really like heavy elastic. You can't really bring this one down in tight, but I use this one in front of the bottles because I normally put a hard bottle in here like that. That's my sword bottle. And then this is good because it does stretch out quite a bit, and I throw trash in here as I'm eating. Same thing on the right shoulder. It does come with a little whistle if you care about that. What I really like about the chest straps that I didn't get in several of my other packs was how stretchy they are. So I want to show you, these chest straps are really super stretchy, which when I get it down, and I kind of have a smaller torso, so I've really got to pull these things tight. But once I do, in previous packs that I had, they would feel really constrictive on me. But this one, it moves and flexes with my body, and I'll put it on here in a second so you guys can see before I head off on my run. So two main pockets on the front, and my normal setup is a bottle here, and I put my phone, which I have one of the big ass iPhone 8 Pluses, so I put my phone in this other pack and it fits splendidly. One of the main things that I think Orange Mud does better than anybody else is these pouches right here on top of the shoulders. So let me put it on and I'll show you what that looks like. So I've always felt in a lot of running packs that on top of the shoulder is really underutilized. Everybody wants to put pockets here, which like that's impossible to get to, whether you're reaching for it like that or you're going like that. I don't like stuff right here. That's never worked for me. But these are great, and this is kind of a signature feature of all of Orange Mud's packs, which you have these pouches on the shoulders, and they simply Velcro like that, and you can just reach in and grab what you need, or come in from the other hand. Look, I can fit my whole hand in there. It's very stretchy and it's awesome. I basically, when I race or run with these things, I put everything I need as far as food on my shoulders, and I use the back of the pack for my bladders in there, extra equipment, gear. I'll put my tripod in there, a hammer and stakes sometimes when I'm going out to put signage up. So these are wonderful. The pack comes with a bladder. I think it's a 2-liter Hydro Flask bladder, and on the back you can see it's got the typical bungee cords for strapping stuff down if you really need it. It's got a cool little strap here that will tighten the pack down like this. So if you pull this strap, it'll actually tighten it down like this. So that's pretty neat. A main pouch here on the back, and then let me get into the main features of the inside of the back of the pack. So again, on the back of the pack, you have your main pouch here on the outside with the bungee cord, so that will actually pull down pretty darn tight. Inside the pack, you actually have 4 different compartments. You've got your main compartment here. It's a zip top, so you unzip it, and then you've got your main compartment in here. This one right here is where my bladder is, and your bladder will Velcro strap in like that. Again, you got your main pouch there, and then you actually have a third one. Check this out. I don't know if you can see it, but so you got 1, 2, 3 where your bladder is, and then your fourth one is over here on the side. Oop, excuse me. On the side. So it also zips up and down, and it is the entire length. It goes up to here, all the way down to the bottom. You have 4 compartments that are the entire width and length of the pack, which means that you can really load this thing up. Inside here, you also have a little clip for your keys or whatever other security items you might want to bring with you. The last thing I'll point out about the Orange Mud Adventure Pack, in addition to, so okay, this side you have your zip up compartment. There we go. So that'll zip up. The top of the pack will zip up. And on this side, you have one more pocket for a bottle. So you can actually stick a bottle in there like this. So you could theoretically have a full 2-liter bladder, a bottle here on the side, 2 bottles here on the top, on the front. Now these are 20-ounce bottles, so you can actually have a ton of water here. I can load this thing up. I've had this thing loaded up for runs where it's just shy of 18 pounds. Basically, I can put enough stuff in here to be out for 8 hours or so, even on a day like today where it is probably 92 degrees down here in Virginia right now. So I would say if there's one thing I don't like about the pack, it would be, and it's really not even a big complaint. It's not even really a complaint because it's not that important to me, but I'd say the one negative that most people will find with the pack is that everything back here is impossible to get to if you have the pack on. You basically only have access to your chest and your shoulders while you have the pack on. You cannot get, you can barely reach this zipper right here, and the side zipper you can not really get to. So anything in the back, you've got to take the pack off. But like I said, to me, that's really super duper minor because I have this thing not for going fast, but for being out in the woods for a very long period of time. So I don't mind to stop, take it off, get what I need. I'm not in a hurry when I'm using this thing on. If I'm in a hurry, I'm gonna wear a lighter pack. So that's not really a ding for me. Other than that, like, I love this thing. So hopefully I answered everybody's questions about what I like and what's great about it. Probably my main like about it is I've been able to get this thing really heavy, and no matter how heavy I get it, it still feels comfortable. You can kind of see what we're working with here on the inside. So that's what's up against your back and against your shoulders and against your chest. For you guys, I can wear this thing shirtless. It doesn't rub or chafe me at all. Rubber chafe? It doesn't rub or chafe me at all. So I really like this thing. Make sure you go check it out. There are links in the video so you can get 20% off using code NOE2018 for the rest of the year at orangemud.com. Rubber chafe? I'm gonna head up on the mountain now and check out some of the breaks.